Alright, what's happening guys? Max Kazik here. This is not financial advice, this is only friendly advice, bros. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Bitcoin has just surpassed over $51,000 per coin. Absolutely insane. The run doesn't make sense, they say. Today what we're going to be talking about is MicroStrategy. Ticker symbol MSTR. So what is MicroStrategy? It's a company founded by Saylor. I'm not sure if you guys heard about the guy before, but I've actually first saw some of his interviews back in 2020, I believe it was. And he was basically talking about how he's going to buy Bitcoin, and he put a lot of Bitcoin on his balance sheet. That's basically what started the whole movement, as far as, then we saw Square buying Bitcoin, and then we also saw, like PayPal accepting crypto, and now Tesla has just bought 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. It's just a matter of time before all of these other tech companies will have to essentially put the money into Bitcoin. So a lot of these companies have big amounts of cash, and unfortunately cash is trash and it's just going down. We're printing so much money. Essentially in a couple of months, or at the end of this year, we might see inflation, and this is where people are like, well, why don't we just buy Bitcoin if it keeps on going up and we can actually store value? Why do we just keep so much cash on the balance sheet? And this is where a lot of these companies will have to essentially make a decision. Like if Elon Musk, the richest man in the whole world, is buying Bitcoin, and you don't have to put loads of money in. Now keep in mind guys, like most of these companies will only have to put like 1 to 3% maybe of the whole cash that they have in the company into Bitcoin. So that's just to start the movement, and eventually they might be buying more and more and more. Now back to MicroStrategy. What are they? So it is a company that provides business intelligence, mobile software and cloud-based services. Founded in 1989 by Saylor, the firm develops software to analyze internal and external data in order to make business decisions and develop mobile apps. Now, I've chosen this company as a Bitcoin play. I've actually been watching this guy called Jeremy from Financial Education, and he's been talking about this company for the past few months. Now, I was already invested into other crypto like ETH, Link, ADA. So I didn't really want to hold much Bitcoin. I believe Bitcoin is kind of like gold, and I'm not really a big fan of gold for the same reason, because it only has value if people give it value. So I prefer to hold more ETH and things that have actual use in the real world, as far as smart contracts and stuff like that. Hence I didn't have any Bitcoin. Now I wanted to be exposed at least to some Bitcoin, so I decided to look into MicroStrategy a little bit more closely. So I had a deep dive into the company. I really like it, and this is a company that holds by far the most amount of Bitcoin out of any other company out there. So let's have a look at this news. MicroStrategy fails to offer 600 million in notes in order to buy yet more Bitcoin. The business intelligence firm said it expects to grant initial purchasers of the notes an option to buy an additional 90 million, making the total potential offering 690 million. Now, keep in mind guys, MicroStrategy holds approximately over 71 Bitcoins already, according to the February filing. So keep in mind they already hold a lot of Bitcoin, and now they're going to buy more Bitcoin. Now, how bullish is that? A lot of people would say that, if a company like this is going to buy more Bitcoin, well, clearly we are going higher than 51,000 per Bitcoin. Now, my prediction for this is if we get all of these other companies on board this year, we might even hit as high as 250 to 500k. Some say like 1 million. That's more really long term, that's what I would say, but we are heading to the right direction at the moment, just because of all of these companies actually getting involved in these big corporations and hedge funds and whatnot. So back to MicroStrategy guys, the stock price has actually fallen. So at yesterday's close guys, we are down minus 7.67%, and this is where basically people started freaking out. The company's buying too much Bitcoin, so the shares are a little bit down. I see this as a buying opportunity. So let's have a look at what I currently own in the MSTR stock. So I own 2 shares at $1,075, and that is down minus 4.57%. Now that is not a massive position for me. I do own a lot more ETH, ADA and Link. As I said before, if you guys want to check out my crypto portfolio, click a link just down here and you're going to be able to see that. I believe in those a little bit more than that, but I still wanted to be in Bitcoin, somehow exposed to it. You know, if we see a further drop in price in MicroStrategy stock, I might buy another share. We'll see what happens, but I will be holding that long term. Now, keep in mind, not only they have Bitcoin on their side, but they also have the actual company that provides people with actual services and have revenues around $500 million per year. But that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button. It really helps me out. I'm trying to grow this channel to about 1,000 subscribers. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on Bitcoin and on MicroStrategy, and do you own the stock yourself? Let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Click the notification bell so you are notified every single time I post a new video. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.